think we are live. We're live. So, hi, Christelle.
Yes.
How you doing?
Hi, Jeff. I'm doing well. Thank you very much. And
Well,
you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for taking the time to talk with me today and share a little bit about what we do together. So, Christelle, I was wondering, just really briefly, could you tell me a little bit about the type of work that you do and where you're from and what your story is?
Yes, so I'm 36 years old. I'm living in Brussels. I'm a coach, a transformation coach. I started my coaching activity last year in March, and I'm also a consultant in transformation. I work with companies, and I met Jeff during a consulting project at a company where we were analyzing the possibility to bring Mind Valley business into the company. So I'm a coach. I started my coaching business not so long ago, and I've been very happy to get the help of Jeff to think about how to grow this business.
Cool. And we've gotten a chance. We've been working together for almost a year now, which is kind of cool. We've
Yes.
known each other for a year, or yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah. And what sorts of things have we covered in the last year? Because we've picked up more seriously in our coaching relationship more over the last 4 to 6 months, more and less. It would
Yes.
be, yeah. What sorts of things have we covered since we've gotten started?
So we have overviewed so many topics. It's crazy actually when you think about it. But originally, I I contacted you to help me design a very powerful transformative course.
Yes.
So I had already launched an online course, and I was doing coachings one-on-one and in groups. But I knew that for me to really automate this course and to give it to the world and to let it go, it had to be more professional. It had to be built in a certain way that would really have the impact that I wanted with this course. It needed to be also focused on adult learning. And so I knew that you were very, very good in this, an expert in learning and development. And so my first concern was to really make this course professional. So we started doing this, really thinking about the outline of the course, working week after week on every part of this online course, thinking about the customer experience, the coachee experience, how to use different types of adult learning into the course, and really thinking about the purpose of the course and the purpose of each step of the course and what would be the outcomes of each step. It made it super clear. It brought so much clarity into this course that right now is very beautifully built. And because this course touches a lot of topics that you master, we actually deep dived into these topics. For example, we talked about one of the steps of the course is how to set good goals. And this is one of the topics that you master the best. So we really deep dived into goal setting and into priority management and into time management. And we spent also many sessions talking about the OKR methodology. So how to really find the right goals that will stretch you and the right key results that will be the best ones to bring you towards your goal. So this has been a very big part of the work we've done together to get my ideas clear on which goals I had to set in order for me to make my business grow. And to use all the experience that you have as a coach to really have the right OKRs. And we also worked on everything related to finances. So already before we started the one-on-one, we started thinking about how many clients I should have, what would be my ideal budget, my current budget, ideal budget. But now within the frame of the course, we went deeper, and we are really doing the work at a deeper level. Finance management, the tracking of the finance management part also. So this is something I
We've
think
covered
that those are the main topics.
we've covered quite a few topics by now,
Yeah.
which is cool. It's been really fun working with you on all sorts of things, and I think one element of my coaching is it has a tendency to be a little bit like in depth, so it's a little bit intense. Um, for you, just experiencing what it's like to do like those types of coaching hours and sessions with me, how would you describe that experience? Has it been manageable? Is it something that has been useful for you, or how would you describe that?
Yeah, I think we always did sessions of 2 hours. So it was always, I really experienced it as a moment to really make progress in my business. I knew that every time I would come to the coaching session, there would be a before and after. So I would really feel the progress that we did together in 2 hours, and I could really use it straight away in my work. Uh, and it's not only the content, but you also share a lot of knowledge about tools and technologies to use to make a business more easy, to actually manage your business in a very good way. Like you taught me about Obsidian, and you gave me a training about how to use this note taking tool. Um, and in general, actually, you are very flexible to the requests that I have in the moment. So if I have a need in the moment, you are very generous to share your insights about it. Like if I have a sales call with a client, for example, and I'm telling you I'm a bit nervous about the sales call, so you would completely dive into this topic with me and share everything that you know about the topic. And actually, you have so much professional knowledge about everything related to these topics that it brings everything with you very, very deep. Every session is a very, very deep session and very rich in content.
Cool. Joel, thank you for saying that. One thing that I was hoping to highlight and describe to other people who are considering working with me is just a general understanding of the improvements take time, right? The work is heavy work in some of the skills that we're developing. Would you say that you feel a sense of development throughout the period of us working together? Is it observable from your end, or is there anything that you would note would be more observable?
I think that the main outcome is the focus and the clarity that I'm getting from working with you.
Cool.
And yes, because my focus is crystal clear right now, thanks to all the work we did together on the OKRs and the work that we are doing together on the finance management, and also like the note-taking tool, Obsidian, how to work with it, how to optimize my time, and also the program, the course that I have designed is so clear, beautiful. I've had so many good feedbacks from people that are doing the course. So the experience is really good, and it makes me very proud.
It makes me proud too. I'm super proud with your progress, and you're the one who's building it. So half the time I'm just giving you the hacks and the tips and the tricks. So I'm really grateful you've been able to use this stuff. I suppose the last thing, a question that I would have is from what you've observed, because you have a number of different coaches, trainers, you're a coach yourself, you've seen coaches work in the industry. What types of things, because I have a hard time necessarily always describing it, are different when you kind of put my services side by side when it comes to coaching, and not saying that it's better, just in the differences. Have you noticed anything that's different between my work and some of the other coaches you've been with?
I would say that working with you is like a guarantee to have professional input on a lot of different topics. So you can really deep dive with your clients on a lot of topics. You have a lot of knowledge and expertise. So working with you is like gathering 10 coaches in a way. So that's for me one of the biggest reasons why I want to continue to work with you, and also because you really have a lot of content on each topic. You always have content out of your bag. Like there is always something that you can give us, and you are so generous. You are just so generous in the way that you are really spoiling your clients. You are giving them everything. You are sharing with them everything you have, everything that made your business grow without any restraints. This is always amazing me, how generous you are as a person and as a coach. And also you have very high teaching skills. It's very enjoyable to listen to you. You explain things very easily. You make everything easy. So I think that the outcome of these coachings are really to have the hope to, even if we are in a difficult financial situation, you will find a way to actually make me believe and let me see that it can all be all right. Like you take the stress away, you take the lack of clarity, the lack of focus away. So yeah, the outcome is really clarity, focus. You feel very well supported, very it's very genuine support that we are getting from you. So it's a really nice experience to be coached by you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's enough flattery for me for a testimonial. Is there anything else you'd like to say or any other last words for all of that?
So I just want to say that I'm really happy with all the work that we did together, and I think that we still have a lot of things to continue working together on, and I'm really looking forward to continue having you by my side for my future growth. That's it.
Absolutely. It's been a blast. It's been so much fun. And it's hard to believe that a year has passed since we've gotten to know each other. But looking forward to some of the cool stuff that we'll both end up building in one form or the other and end up collaborating and sharing with each other. So thank you for taking the time for me today and recording this.
You're welcome.
Perfect. That's it. That's all. Thanks again, Christelle, for taking the time to film that wonderful testimonial. I hope you have a fantastic Q2 in 2021. And if you're interested in some cool content, I'll be making some really interesting videos over the next couple of months. Hit that subscribe bell and we'll see you later.